Hello, everybody. Get off my lawn cards. I'm Dan. Welcome in. And today, myself and my brother, who is down from Alaska, his handle is AlaskaSportsCards. We went over to Lansing, and we went to the monthly Avery Shoebox show, and it did not disappoint. It was busy. There was a lot of dealers, a lot of tables. Seemed like there's a little less Pokemon. I don't know. Hard to estimate that, but plenty of cards for everyone. There's kind of a thing floating around now where, people want to do shows that are just only cards, only sports cards versus, having a mix. I'm not against having Pokemon. If the card shop can make money with Pokemon dealers, great. They're not crowding out sports cards, I don't believe, but to each their own. Picked up a lot of stuff at this show. The show was really busy. This is, the weekend before the National. My brother and I and a buddy of mine, buddy of ours, I should say, are heading down to Chicago Wednesday morning. And we're going to stay there through Sunday. Usually we leave Sunday like early. We don't stay there the entire day usually on Sunday. But we want to just kind of scope things out and maybe make a few final deals and so on. Some dealers do have deals on Sunday. It's not, if you're counting on it, I wouldn't because they generally don't. But last time I was in Chicago, I got some really good deals on Sunday. So I can't say that's true all the time, but if you're depending on deals on Sunday, I would recommend against that. Okay. So picked up a lot of stuff, talked to a lot of people, talked about the National with a bunch of people, talked to a few people, Jason at J&N Collectors I talked to just for a minute. I talked to a guy, Bobby Bobbleheads. Shout out to him. We talked for a few minutes about cards and, different pickups that we have in the National and that kind of stuff. So shout out to those guys who I saw today and chatted up with. Talked to some dealers too. I feel very fortunate. This is my 11th National that I'm heading to, and I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do that. It's hard to get to the National. It's expensive. For some people at the Lansing show said it's just too chaotic for them, which it is very chaotic. Especially the last couple of years. I can remember when I first started going, like I went to Baltimore and I went to Cleveland years ago, and those shows were busy, but they're not. The last couple of years, they've definitely increased the traffic at these shows. And so, that's just the way it is. We don't mind going and being a part of the chaos, but it is chaotic and it is expensive, and you have to travel and, all these things. So like I said, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this and to keep being able to do this. And, hopefully I'll be able to shoot some footage and put out a few videos on what I see at the National. For those of you that aren't able to go, hopefully that will do a little bit of entertaining. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll show you some of the sites. It's really hard to shoot cases at Lansing because there's either zero light or too much light, but I did shoot a few cases. I'll show some of that. Some nice cards in the cases, and then I'll show you what I bought. I bought a wide range of stuff today. I bought a ton of stuff, and so I'll share that with you as well. And away we go. Anyways, I'm like these sweet.
Maybe you have to give up. Some semi-Keith, maybe he has to call it. To give up that. We need some more different. Yeah, we need some more bats.
Okay, pickups from the show. Wide variety of stuff. Some really good dollar boxes this time around. Plus a couple bigger, somewhat bigger cards. And but the dollar boxes were really quite good. This first pile is our cards between 50 cents and 25 cents. So here we go. This is a Cam Jones first Bowman Chrome. It's kind of one of those blacks, I think. The variation. Whoops, let me put that. Oh, there we go. I paid 50 cents for that one and this one too. Deron Holmes, red ice. He didn't play last year because of injury, I think torn Achilles, but the Nuggets are going to play him this year. He was really good in college. This next group of cards were 25 cents each. These and then the ones I'm going to show you were all from the same dealer who gave, had some good deals. These are Prism stuff. Chris Paul, red, white, and blue. 25 cents. Clue, Ware rookie. I like this guy in summer league. Nikola Topic. Let's see if I can. There we go. Move that a little bit. There we go. A guy that was good in summer league last year and pretty good during the season. Khalil Ware. Another Topic. Like I said, these are 25 cents a piece. Dalton Connect, red, white, and blue. It's kind of up and down for the Lakers last year. I'm not sure what they're going to get out of him yet. Jared McCain, really good last year until he got hurt. Another Topic. I really didn't have a lot of Topic. I'm still waiting. I have a lot from eBay that's stuck in South Carolina right now of Topic's. So hopefully they'll get to my door eventually. Ricochet, Ron Holland the second. I liked him in Summer League. Zach Edey, hurt right now. Bucelis. I don't know. I think these were dollar cards, this next group. So these are all from the same dealer. I think these were dollar cards. I'm not sure. Another Cam Jones. Tectonic, I think those are called. Purple. Malawak. Same thing, dollar. These are dollar cards. 3 Con Knipples. Pretty good summer league, a little up and down. I like him. I think he's a gamer. Donovan Clingan, jersey card, piece of the game. I mean, for $1, that's a good deal. These were dollar cards now that I'm kind of looking at these. Amen Thompson, white hot rookies. This is a Prism, like a silver. I like Amen Thompson. Those were $1. These were $1 each from a different dealer. I bought a lot of stuff off one dealer. I'd never seen him at the Lansing show. Younger guy. Had just really good cards. Jalen Wells, pink ice. A couple Bucelis. Dylan Harper, drive through service. The Tectonic or Lava. Can't remember what they're called. Devin Carter, silver. There's some nice silvers in that box. Terrence Shannon, pink ice. He should get more minutes now that Nickeil Alexander-Walker left for Atlanta. Zach Edey, regular. Didn't have a whole lot of Edey stuff. I know he's hurt right now. Connect. Bucelis. Garnett, orange ice. I like Kevin. Big Kevin Garnett fan. Devin Carter, pink ice. Probably the Kings point guard this year. Darren Holmes, silver. Bob Carrington, silver. Another Devin Carter, pink ice. Jalen Wells, silver. A couple SARs. A couple Ricochets. And then a nice Trey Murphy, red ice rookie. I really like Trey Murphy. If you're able to watch the NBA and watch all the teams, I think he's a very underrated player, underappreciated. So those are all $1 a piece. I saw that Trey Murphy in the box, and I was just like, well, I got to look through that. And there's some pretty nice cards in that box. All right, these are just more dollar box stuff. LeBron James Goodwin Champions mini. I'm not a huge Goodwin Champions. It's basically a cheap knockoff of Allen and Ginter with Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan potential autographs. But I like the minis. This is a LeBron James season update from years ago. This could be a valuable card. I'm not sure. It was in a dollar box. LeBron James threads. You know, back in the day, this was a valuable card. There was a time where every LeBron card just zoomed up. I think the market has come back down to reality, but it's a nice card. Cam Jones, first Bowman. This is a guy that probably will play minutes for Indiana this year when Halliburton went down. Tumani Camaro. A couple of variations. I really like. Really good player. Second team all defense. Plus scored over 10 points a game. Does it on that end too a little. Sengun, Prism rookie. These cards I've had pretty good luck flipping. This is a Chris Paul from Slam magazine cover of the past. I've had pretty good luck flipping those cards. A guy that played well in the summer, Vijay Edgecombe, Orange Ice. That should be a quick sale. Nikola Topic, yellow variation. Just checking if this is number. Yep. This is a Chris Paul Red Pulsar Prism Draft Picks. It is numbered. It's numbered to 299. I like Chris Paul. Big Chris Paul guy. I'll pick up numbered stuff of his all day long. 50-cent cards. Nikola Jokic, Recon. I just wanted to balance it out with this 50-cent card. Steph Castle, rookie from Totally Certified. Rookie of the Year this year. All right, so those are, dollar cards. Dollar cards, 50-cent cards. The same guy I bought the Trey Murphy pile from had a ton of cards from $2 up to like $4. I just kept buying stuff from him. I didn't know where his table stopped, and so I just kept going, and I was just like, man, this guy's got tons of nice stuff that I'm looking for. Cam Whitmore, Pink Ice rookie. He's playing for the Wizards this year. It's a nice card. I did buy some football today. Here's a Jaden Daniels. Nice Jaden Daniels for $4. Unfortunately, he knocked out my Lions last year, but just is really tough to stop. I think he's going to have a good second year. Sometimes quarterbacks have like a sophomore slump. I can't imagine him having that, but we'll see. We're around the corner from football season. A couple pink ices of Donovan Clingan. A couple bucks a piece. This almost feels like there's two of them. Nope, just one. That one felt kind of thick for some reason. Nikola Topic, pink ice. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up on Topic's before they take off. Here's a orange ice. Nice card. Here is a really nice, this is a Chris Paul blue Pulsar. I'd pay $4 for this one. Number to 99. I just really like Chris Paul. I've liked him all throughout his career. Here's kind of a nice, I don't know much about this card. This is Steph Curry Topps Chrome. You can see the Topps logos in the background. I mean, for $1, Steph Curry. Here's another nice card. Not numbered, I don't think. Nope. Ron Holland. This has got the Topps logo in the background, also rookie. He played more than I thought during the season this year and played really well in the summer league. Okay, here's a Donovan Clingan. Lava. This one's numbered 225. I was trying to get like variations in numbered ones. I didn't buy a ton of base stuff. Ron Holland pink ice, Ron Holland green. Okay, these are a couple bucks a piece. I bought 4 Steph Castles. $1 a piece. Rookie of the Year base. Base I know is the market is kind of fallen off for that. But who knows? If influencers tell collectors tomorrow that base is back and popular. It'll probably be bought up again. Okay, so that's a pretty good size stack of $1 to $2 cards. I mean, that's a lot of dollar box goodness today at the show. Probably as good as I've seen in a while. These are cards that were a little more. I did buy a couple slabs, as you'll see here in a minute. Here's a Caleb Williams rookie I bought $2. I don't know the brand. I can't remember what the R stands for, but you can see I did a lot of research before the show today. I really like this subset. This is a Contours. This is J.J. McCarthy for $2. It's one of the first cards I saw today that I was just like, wow, it's a nice card. I'm anticipating J.J. is going to have a good season this year. All-time great with Michigan. I mean, just even if you hate Michigan, you got to like McCarthy at least a little bit. A little bit. I mean, come on. You don't have to admit it, but I mean, it's there. This is a nice Jaden Daniels select. This is a premier level. I think I might have paid $5 for this card. I like this little swoosh in the background. I bought a Skeens throwback Allen and Ginter mini for $5. I just like the look of it. And Skeens has been good. Pitched well against my Tigers, who are just next topic. They're just diving. They're just it's terrible. I bought a couple Jaden Daniels optics. I'm just stocking up on some cheap Daniels right now. He was hotter than a pistol after the season, and people forget. They start collecting baseball and all that. And so I'm just kind of hoping to catch things on the bottom. I bought a couple Topps Chromes as well. I really like this card. I know they're not able to use like the logos, but these are just really nice looking cards without them. Topps, when Topps cares about certain players, they can make it happen. All right, this is a card I'm looking to get a graded one at the National. I don't know what it is. I just like this card. It's Cooper Flag. This is a Topps Now. I think this is his first Topps Now card. Just a really nice card. I just think he's really good. I really like this card. And so I saw one at $10. This is a rare card. I still believe in Ricochet. This is a variation Prism rookie that's also disco. Pay $10. They sell for at least that, all the way up to $15. I think the Hawks could be a team that makes some noise this year. They added a couple players, didn't really lose anybody. So, two other cards I bought. I bought 2 slabs today. I bought a Tumani Camara levels variation. You can see those levels there. Almost looks like a Pandora. Like an optic Pandora. PSA 9. What's nice about this card, it is numbered to 35. Paid $20 for this card. Maybe overpaid a little. I don't have a lot of Camaras. But like I said, terrific defensive player. He scores double figures, averages double figures. The Trailblazers played really well near the end of the season last year, so we'll see what happens. So, nice variation. The last card I bought, this is a Jaden Daniels. It's a certified PSA 9. I paid $40 for it. Numbered to 400. Number 2 out of 400. So close to a jersey match, but not so much. I bought a ton of stuff off. This was one of those things I bought off that one guy, including dollar cards, all those Prism variations, and some really, really nice stuff. I don't think I'd ever seen that guy at the show. But made sure to take advantage of it and buy tons of nice stuff. So, all in all, a pretty big day as far as buying goes. Close to the National even. But I think the lesson you have to learn is when you see cards you want and cards you can afford, snap them up. Buy. And, like I said, I bought a lot of stuff. Some big piles of goodness, and it really got us both excited, my brother and I. for the National. That's coming up in a few days. So we're going to rest. We're going to relax for a couple days. And then we're going to start it all up again Wednesday. And we're going to the big one, the National, Rosemont. We're really, like I said, we're really excited. And this show definitely kind of got the ball rolling for us. And so if you're heading to the National, hope to see you there. If you're not, we're going to shoot some content. Like I said, my brother's channel is Alaska Sports Cards. He shoots content from the National. I try to shoot content from the National. Doesn't always turn out well. My brother does a much better job than I do. And so until next time, Ketos, thank you. Like, subscribe. Good time to subscribe if you want to watch some National stuff. We're gonna try to do it right. And we'll see you down the trail.